Peace and love, y'all. Nyiam here. Welcome to the feedback loop. Just wanted to make a quick video update on the upcoming remote viewing courses that we have through Future Forecasting Group. I'll be teaching a 6-lesson, 10-week course over Zoom. The classes are at Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Video recordings and the slides from each class will be made available for download in case you can't make it to a class or need to review the materials. The signups are open now. The link will be in the description below. The tentative start date is October 27th, but that may be pushed back depending on how much reception we get in terms of signups. But the details are at futureforecasters.com. You could hop over here to the website and you can click on the training tab at the top, and you can check out my section is at the bottom right, and you can see the course syllabus, which outlines exactly what we're going to be going over in the course. And I'll just open it up here so we could take a look. I will be teaching the HRVG methodology. That's the Hawaii Remote Viewers Guild methodology, something I learned from Dick Algier many years ago. And it's a methodology consisting of a strict sequence of protocols. It starts in the beta brainwave, an awake and aware state, and guides your awareness through multiple stages of data collection, ending in more of an alpha and theta state. Using these protocols, the students will be able to displace a portion of their awareness to a blind target, sight to see across time and space, and bring back information to the conscious mind to be recorded and objectified. HRVG methodology does put an emphasis on visual contact with the target. So this will involve learning how to close your eyes and see the target. You'll need your notebook to take notes, a pen, blank paper, a ruler, some way to scan your work. Like you can use a scanner app on your phone. You need the mental discipline and focus and ability to follow the instructions. And there will be homework assignments in between classes, ranging from, sometimes 1 to 4 or 5 targets, depending on how much time between different classes. There's different allocations of time depending on how deep the protocol that we're in, how much time the session will go from a couple minutes in the first lesson. By the time you're in the third or fourth lesson, a session may be half an hour. So the course outline is the first week is a brief introduction and how to set up your desk and an overview of the steps that you'll be learning throughout the whole course. And we'll be focusing in the first class on visual ideograms. This is where we teach you how to develop a space in the visual field called Blackboard. This is where you'll be closing your eyes and receiving visual information about the target. You'll learn how to execute and probe spontaneous ideograms. And that will be followed up by a 2-week period for you to, practice these protocols and put them into action. Lesson 2, you'll receive feedback from the first class's homework assignments. And you'll be learning the S1 Playfair collection matrix. This is a fast-paced, rapid-fire data collection process where we probe our ideograms and we collect and associate low-level information like visual, auditory, smells, taste, temperatures, texture impressions. And then you'll learn how to diarize about your impressions. This is like something you could hand to your client at the end of the day, kind of like a summary of the things you've perceived. Then there'll be a 3-week period there for you to complete homework. Lesson 3 will go into S2 Nemo Playfair. This involves the little, Spider-Man face icon that you may have seen if you follow my work. This is a probing icon which leverages NLP posture and recall techniques. And then you'll learn how to put this all together, assemble and consolidate your information in a S3 site sketch. Then there'll be 2 weeks of a 2-week period to practice this and put it into practice with some targets, practice targets that I'll be giving out. Lesson 4, you'll be learning some intermediate protocols, phonics, how to clear your mind out of different words and concepts that could be lingering around and that could contaminate the session. Timeline, you'll learn how to probe and create a timeline of the target. Is it in the present? Is it in the past? Is it in the deep past or far future? Things like that. And then kind of the culmination of the standardized paper and pen and paper protocol is the S4 cascade, which this is where we'll take count of all the gestalts at a target. How many aspects of land is there? Is there air? Is there water? Is there life forms? Things like that. And then we isolate each one of these gestalts in a blackboard rush. This is where you'll close your eyes for up to 10 to 12 seconds and get a visual impression about a target, and then use the Nemo icon to interrogate the signal line for more information. Lesson 5, there'll be a mock operational target. So this will be kind of like a real assignment that I'll be giving out as a target, where I want the viewers to try and solve a problem. Tell me something about this target, as opposed to just maybe describing it or getting impressions. There's an informational need for this final target, mock operational target. And then lesson 6, there'll be feedback, overview, recap, and a course completion. Upon course completion, you'll have the opportunity to join the Looking Glass Working Group, which is getting pretty large now, group of graduate students from my courses and CETA's courses who meet every week. They meet. They have projects. Other HRVG instructors like Dick Algier, Glenn Wheaton, Sean Mahoney, CETA show up there, and there's mentoring and advanced protocols. You can learn about S5, S7, edging, priming, ERV states, things like that. And it's just a really good environment to continue your learning process, because what usually happens is, you might learn remote viewing, and then you're kind of just left on your own. You have no one to talk about it to. You have no one to give you targets. This creates a bit of a community. So yeah, hopefully that's interesting to you. Hopefully I can see some of you out there. My students in my last 2 classes had some great experiences, produced some very, 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 some work that really blew me away in a very short time period. So I'm excited to teach this next course. Link will be in the description below. Hope to see you there. Peace and love, y'all.